Finally, they're on the way home. Oh yes, they are. Not before they say goodbye to their very good friends that they've only seen once every year. 3 times. They've seen their friends 3 times, right? Their friends, in quotation marks, 3 times. Over the course of the last 3 years. That's a friendship built on trust, I guess. I trust that they know what Chris Ingham is. In fact, they do, and they don't care, because we've all found that out the first time that they went there, and they just don't care. They don't care, so don't even think about contacting their new friends, because they really aren't bothered. But they are definitely the best of friends. The fact that they have to keep saying that they are their friends just goes to show that they don't really have many actual friends in real life, because I don't see any similar family vlogging channels point out that they're going to meet friends all the time. They did it with the Radfords, if you remember. They said, we're going to meet our friends. We're going to Centre Parks with our friends. The Radfords didn't say fuck all about the Inghams, did they? Didn't even call them friends. But there you go. Acquaintances, mild acquaintances, if that. Drawn in by similar personalities, Chris and Noel. Anyway, getting off track. This is goodbye to the Arctic, I guess, as well as goodbye to their very good friends. And we're going to watch it together, because why not? Just why not? Let's get right into the nitty-gritty of the Ingham's life.
Good morning, iFam. Welcome to today's vlog, and the day that we are very sadly but kind of ready to leave Minaya Cara Camp. Carajok. No, it used to be called Cara Camp, now it's called Minaya. In the beautiful northern territories of Norway, in Carajok, like Chris just said. It's been so... You have to go down. Go on then. It's been the most incredible week here. And the reason I say that is because, number one, we've seen the best Northern Lights we've ever seen in our whole life. Like, you couldn't imagine how it was. A few people messaged saying, did it actually look like that in real life though? Yes. I know some people say like they've seen the Northern Lights in other places, or even the UK and things, and you can see it really good through a camera. That's not what it's like when you come to Norway. It is bright green to the naked eye, so much so that it makes the snow on the ground look green. Like, it has been incredible to see, and it was by far the best we've ever seen. The day that we went ice fishing.
Okay, sorry Sarah, but I didn't hear a word you said just now for the past minute or so, because, yeah, once you see it, you can't unsee it, right? People have been talking about this, and the little highlighter bits by your eyes and one on your nose, and that's all I can see when I'm looking at you now. I'm not even hearing your words coming out of your mouth. Sorry, but so I felt I needed to point it out, because I'm not listening to you. All I can see is that, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. I'm sorry.
Was one of my favourite days ever, and I know I keep saying that over and over again, but it genuinely was one of my favourite days. Even the night before when we went to scope out on the snowmobiles, the lake and things.
Oh, that was so fun.
It was just so fun.
Yeah, it was cool.
And then, aside from that, just spending time with some friends that we don't get to see very often, being able to relax in the cabin and just have family time and chill and watch movies. Jace and Mila playing with their friends like they have been has just been magical. Jace going to the school with the little boy. It's just been so nice.
I'm sorry, what? Jace went to school? Was this for a day visit, or because he wanted to see what a school looked like because he's never ever seen a school before. Did they let him sit in on lessons? And then what happened?
The whole week here has just been so nice. Jason and Mila are not even here. They've gone over to play already. Straight away they're up on the morning. They're like, we're going to play. They got Nerf guns out. Yes, we went over for dinner yesterday and they got Nerf guns out. But it's just been so nice, and especially being able to just sit with another family from a completely different part of the world to us.
Do you not find it sad though at all that Jace, you know, obviously enjoying playing with another human being, right? Making a friend, and then you're going to whip him away from that now because, you know, he can't get too close to other people, and he won't see another human being for the next year until he meets his friend on the next Arctic adventure, right? But do you not see where you're going wrong here? You can't keep taking him away from people, and you can see how much he craves wanting to have friends and how much he enjoys it, and yet you won't let him have any.
With completely different way of life, just being able to just sit and chat about how they do things and just weird things like their favourite drinks and what's really popular here or what they eat and how they do Christmas and what their way of life is and how it's like, what it's like here in summertime. And just everything, their school and all the routines they have here in schools. Like, they finished school at 11:40 today. It's a school day, they finished at 11:40. They started at 8:40, I think she said. And then they finish at 11:40. And that's their school day, done. It's just been so fun. It's genuinely been so fun, so interesting, and I've loved it. But it is time to leave now. We're making out today. I think we might actually cross 3 countries. So we're in Norway right now. We're making our way to Finland, and I think we'll end up tonight in Sweden. But yeah, it's time to get on the road soon. We are taking a little bit longer this morning. We left the other cabin about 11:30, 12, and then we've just been showering and getting ourselves ready and things in this one cabin. And then I think we're almost ready now to leave. We're going to head over to the house and go and spend a little bit of time with them, saying goodbye and things like that before we get back on the road. Goodbye, beautiful little cabin.
Did your very good friends make you pay for the stay, or was it free? Was that yet another freebie? Is this a sponsored video? Are your friends the sponsors? Is that what's happening here?
And hello, van life, once again. I guess we best pick up the caravan, eh? Hey. Better pick up the caravan, hey? Hey, hey. Guys, look at these 2 beastly vans here. I'm sorry, what? They are beasts. We were just speaking to them and they're a Swiss. I was about to say Swedish. They're a Swiss family. And their van is so nice. Let me see if I can show you the other side of the van from around here. Look at that. Look at that. Beast. Beast. Right, come on then. Go back. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay, so we're still in Norway. We've done about 150 kilometers towards the border of Finland. It was snowing extremely bad. The roads were getting a bit hairy. As you can see, the van is completely covered, as is the caravan. Look at this on the back of the caravan. I don't know what this is. This is a little awning strip that protects the awning rail from getting full of like dirt and gunk, but it seems to have popped out. I'll pop that back in a minute. But look at the state of this. Complete whitewash. You can't even see the it's so thick as well. It's like a good centimetre thick, that. Can't even see the plaques anymore underneath. Madness. Anyway, we're just stopping for fuel. Look at the state of this. stopping for fuel, and hopefully we're going to get into Finland in the next 15-20 minutes. So the route we've got to take is from here in Norway, we cross into Finland, into like what I call the like panhandle of Finland. It's kind of like a narrow-ish strip of land. I say narrow, it's, you know, it's wide, but it's a narrow strip of land between Norway and Sweden. We cross straight through that and then jump straight out into Sweden, which is hopefully what we're going to get done today. So we'll be spending the night in Sweden, and then that will be it basically for the rest of this trip. In Scandinavia we will be in Sweden until we reach the very bottom, Denmark, Germany, one step at a time. Let's get ourselves some fuel and get back on the road.
Why is he creeping around a garage forecourt with a camera in his hand? He's like, that was very creepy. I felt like he was ready to pounce on someone.
So we just stopped for the evening. We are literally parked in the forest, in the middle of nowhere, somewhere in Finland. I had to think about where we were then. The time obviously when you're in Finland goes forward another hour, but we're just going to ignore that tonight because tomorrow we'll be going back another hour when we enter Sweden. Anyway, we're making dinner and we're having a good old chip butty.
Chip, cheese and salad cream,
We're taking it back to Britain.
Yeah, boy.
We've had some great food the last few days, but we're taking it back to Britain and we're having chips, cheese and salad cream butty, and if you haven't had it, don't knock it because it is the best combination ever. The younger two are not have, well actually Mila might have some, but I've made Aurora some like spaghetti pasta, a dish with like a tomato-based sauce, so she's having that. Whilst it's all making though,
oh thanks babe.
No, this is not for you. I got this. I don't even like energy drinks. I don't like them. The other ones got wasted. But we tried the pink and the purple one of these, so it only felt right to try the winter edition.
Little one.
And I'm really intrigued because it says it's iced berry and cream flavour. Let's open it.
Come on, baby.
Right, let's see if you can actually taste berries, iced berries and cream in this bad boy. Oh my gosh, it smells like sherbet. What?
It's quite big that.
It is big. It smells like sherbet. Oh my gosh, it's ice blue. The drinks are actually ice blue. I feel like I need to put this in a cup to see, a glass. Oh. Whoa. Why are they so strong?
Hey baby.
Why are they so strong? That's the best one though.
Oh, can I try?
No, definitely not.
Definitely not, man.
It's good. I kind of get the cream a little bit. It's like cream soda type thing. Well, obviously you're not going to give her any.
Oh wow.
Do you like that?
Yeah, it's quite good.
It's really, do you want to drink?
That's really nice that.
Well, it's still got that aftertaste. I think she wants a drink. It's still got that very strong energy drink like taste at the back of your mouth, but it's probably the best. Actually, it's not the best. I don't like energy drinks at all, but the one that I actually do really like, which is that Monster one that tastes like sherbet, is it the dark pink?
Yeah.
I'm not recommending it. I'm not advising you guys to go and drink it because they're terrible drinks. They're not good for you. But Chris sometimes used to get them. He doesn't anymore.
I never used to.
No, you've not had energy drinks in ages. But that pink one tastes like sherbet, and it took all I had not to glug it whenever you let me taste it. Whenever I just tasted it. But yeah. Ooh, I don't think I could drink that, but
at least it's sugar free.
Well, it's not. Yeah, but sugar free is not always good, is it? Because then it's got sugar substitutes which are poisonous.
Right, we're down in.
Anyway, dinner time. So, I don't know what this looks like. Probably not the best, but let me tell you, chips, cheese and salad cream sandwiches with a bit of chip spice is the nicest combination.
It's so good.
You like genuinely delicious. Try it. If you haven't already tried it, try it and let me know what you think.
Okay, so welcome to tonight's night stop. I think that is a lake. I'm pretty sure that this is a lake. Obviously the lake's frozen, so all should be well doing this.
Oh, now he's definitely creeping around the woods at night, isn't he? If you should go down in the woods tonight, you're sure of a big surprise. If you go down in the woods tonight. And that is Chris Ingham is the one that everybody should be afraid of. Mm-hmm.
This might be one of the most silly things I've ever done, but it's too tempting not to go and see. Whoa. Okay, the snow's getting deep. But there is definitely animal tracks there. A lot of animal tracks. Whoa. Okay, that is where I'm going to stop, because that is very, very deep. And I don't even know if I can get out of it. Oh dear. That's the vans. Whoa. Yep, losing my leg more and more every second. I'm sure I can hear something. Oh my god, you scared the crap out of me. I don't know why I thought that. I thought I heard like a moose grunt in front of me or something. But it was you opening the door. I know, I'm totally like dead. I wanted to just have a look at it. Shut up. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to do that again. We'll stay up behind the barrier. Wow. That was pretty cool though. That was a bit scary. I'm not going to do that again.
What did you do?
You know the lake that's outside the door here?
Yeah.
I walked on the embankment towards it, and then when I got to the very bottom of it, my legs went all the way through the snow, pretty much up to my waist. And then Isabel really like quietly opened the caravan door, and there's loads of paw prints in front of me on the lake. So I thought that I could hear those noises in front of me, not behind me. And then Isabel went, "Dad!" And I literally jumped out my skin. She scared me so bad because I was already frozen because I thought there was a moose or something on the lake in front of me that I couldn't see. I was well scared for a second. I wish I could have seen that. I literally jumped out my skin when Isabel went, "Dad!"
You shouldn't do that though. You shouldn't walk out. You don't know if there's...
That's me?
You don't know how frozen the lake is.
Yeah, true. Oh, thank you.
Night, guys! Love you! Love you!
Love you, sweetheart. Night night. Night night. I'll come and check it out. I've got something for Isabel actually. Come here. Yeah, you should not do things like that. That was silly. But we are in the depths of winter, so it's more than likely the lake is totally fine.
But you went out there alone and you don't know that.
Yeah, I'm very naughty.
Sarah, don't be so silly. You are talking to Chris Ingham, who's the Arctic adventurer, Scandinavian botherer extraordinaire, right? He knows what he's doing, does our Chris. He just does. No matter what happens, he knows what he's doing. He knows he's done all his research, and he knows where he's going and what's safe and what's not safe. He just knows, right?
Anyway, we are in the middle of a Finnish forest in what I would call the Finland Panhandle. But what did I call it on the way here? Because there was a sign for something Lapland. But it's called, this area of Finland is called something Lapland. It's an area of Finland between Norway. It's on a sandwiched rectangular piece of Finland in between Norway, where Karasjok is, where we were, and the very top of Sweden, which is where we're going to be heading tomorrow. But we just found the most perfect spot tonight. Literally pulled into like an off-road trail, which then leads to this big open space where the trees have been cut down, and it's kind of like it looks like a rest area basically that's been made, but it's just wicked. We're totally on our own in the middle of nowhere, and you just can't beat that. You can't beat that feeling. Although you should feel like a bit scared being on your own out here like that, but because you're in Scandinavia, it's super safe everywhere. Super safe up here, and so you don't feel like nervous like that. Even if I was on my own here, I'd still sleep with the full lights off on my own, no issues, and I would not be worried at all. I've just walked all the way out to the road, which is far, with no torch on my head. It was pitch black, I couldn't see anything, but I wasn't frightened because
Babe.
Yeah.
You stood right in front of me chatting your head off. I'm trying to read my book.
Oh, see, this is what I get every night, literally every night. Flipping another book. So this is literally polishing books daily.
I read a book a day.
Sarah's a really good reader. She reads fast. She's polishing a book a day.
I'm just reading The Surrogate right now. The Surrogate by Frida McFadden.
That's basically all she reads. Is
What
Frida
did I read
McFadden.
yesterday? Oh my gosh, what was it?
This is how Sarah reads that much, so I'm starting to get jealous of the Kindle.
One by One. It was called One by One. Frida McFadden.
Okay.
Quite good.
Yeah, I'm seriously starting to get jealous of the Kindle. That's how much she reads at the minute.
I really love it.
You know that thing, you know that weird thing I get on my nose where I get like a sore patch on my nose there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had it for
A long
a
time.
long time. It just suddenly, to this morning, I can just feel the itch.
Yeah, but
I feel like it's coming.
you always get it this time of year, and then we go to Dubai in the hot sun, and then it goes again.
Yeah, but I thought it would have come like
Earlier.
much earlier in the season since we've been in the Arctic for so long now.
Think yourself lucky.
Anyway, so
You're getting old. You hate it so bad when I say you're old, don't you?
I'm happy to take you to an airport and send you back.
I'd be happy
And
for
I'll
you to
stay in my van.
I'm
here
happy for
in
you
the
to
Arctic,
take
no
me
problem.
to an airport.
I will stay here.
I'll happily fly
You
home
go
and
back
you
to
can
Dubai.
drive
I'll
40
stay here.
hours.
No, I'm stay here. I'm not going back 40 hours. I'm going to stay here on my own in the
Rah,
peace.
you wouldn't dare.
Oh, I definitely would dare.
Could never get rid of you.
Well, you could, Sarah. You had the chance to get rid of him. Sadly, though, you chose the money and decided to stay with him because, why would you want to leave somebody who messages very, very young girls? But no, you could have left. Did have the chance. And now it's all gone to pot, hasn't it? It's all gone to pot. But yeah, Chris wants to stay in the Arctic, leaving Sarah to fend for 6 children. I include Isabel in that, by the way.
You take yourself back to Dubai. I'll still pay rent, it's fine.
Right. Oh, yeah, right. Like you're the... Right.
We're going to have an argument now, so we better turn the camera off.
Sarah, are you suggesting that if Chris was to leave you, he wouldn't pay the rent on the place for you? Is that what you're suggesting? Chris isn't that sort of person to do that. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We are officially, although it really does make me feel very sad to say this, especially when I've been outside watching the aurora tonight with the girls and just feeling all those magical feels that this part of the world gives me. Like I said, I would 100% definitely stay here all year round. But we are officially on the way back to the UK, and we are on our way south. We have not driven south for a lot of weeks.
I actually feel really sad about it.
I do, really sad.
Usually when we leave the Arctic or we leave a long trip like this, I'm just buzzing to get home. Because I've been on the trip long and I'm ready for change.
Yeah.
I don't feel like that this time. I genuinely feel sad, like I feel like we should have gone to Tromsø.
Yeah, I do as well. I do. Now that I'm out, I do.
I feel annoyed that we've not gone to Tromsø. I didn't feel like I would.
We're not off the route to Tromsø yet. Tomorrow we will be. But we're still on the route to Tromsø right now.
Are we actually?
Yeah. I also feel super sad about the fact that we've left Karajok. Because
Yeah.
our friends there have just been the best. And we've had the best week there.
Yes.
Ever. It is so nice to be back in the van, I'm not going to lie. I love being in a cabin, but I 100x love being in
How
the
much
van.
has Jace loved it as well?
Yeah.
I'm going to insert a picture now of Jace and his friend. Because, well, I'll cover up his friend's face just for his own privacy, but look at the hair. His hair is exact. How crazy is this? Jace and his friend actually look alike.
And they've got the same birthday.
They've got exactly the same birthday. They were both born on the same day. And they look... I'm going to cover up his face just for his own privacy, but I will insert a picture and you guys will see what I mean. It's actually crazy.
And they met totally by chance.
Yeah.
All because when we came out of Nordkapp in 2023 in this van, we were just looking for a campsite that night because we really desperately needed one. And the one campsite that was open...
Yeah, was that one?
...was Minaya in Karajok.
And it was called Cara Camp back then. But we've stayed friends and they've chatted ever since all that time ago.
So they met by chance and now they're best friends, which is really cute.
It's really sweet.
And then we've had the best time ever, absolute best time ever this last week. It's literally been the highlight of the trip as usual. And we also saw the best Northern Lights we've ever seen.
I already said
there
all
as
this
well.
morning.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
But every single year, we said about each year we've been now, it's always been that one piece of land that has given us the best Northern Lights experience.
And it's always
ever.
been on the night we should be leaving, but we extended.
Yeah, really weird.
How weird is that?
Really weird. And also the fact that that whole town, Karasjok, holds the record for the coldest temperature recorded in Norway. minus 51.4 degrees Celsius, which is mad. It's just a hotspot for magic activity. It's a real... the Sami Parliament's based there, and so it's got a real... The whole place has got a really magical feel from the Sami people that live there.
Well, it's a Sami...
It's a Sami town.
And, they all speak Sami.
Yeah.
They're all Samis.
And the Sami believe that the Northern Lights are the spirits of ancestors and things like that. And I love that. I love that you get such powerful auroras there because of that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just is a very, very magical place. There's definitely a place where we would look to buy a property as well. We've got our Sorsele and Sorsel. I'm going to call it Sorsel.
We have to call it Sorsel.
Sorsel. I can't pronounce it properly, so it's Sorsel. Sorsel and Karasjok.
Celia, she pronounces it Sorsel.
Sorsel. Yeah, we said Sorsele and she was like, really?
I'd pronounce it Sorsel, so I guess it just depends where you're from.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and we will be seeing you tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Good night.
And that is it. They've said goodbye to their friends, but didn't say goodbye to their friends. It's a bit of a strange one. Why title your video that if that's not what you did? Anyway, yeah, they're on their way home. They're in Finland now. They'll be Sweden and then wherever next after that. And they'll be home before we know it. Which home, I'm not entirely sure, because they keep referring to home as being the UK, but we all know they don't live there anymore. They in fact live in a little place called Dubai, and it's yeah, definitely where they live now, even though they've only lived there or stayed there for 3 months out of a year nearly, so not quite the living their lifestyle, is it? Anyway, let's hope and pray that things go better for the Inghams. The view count is down, so far down. It's unbelievable right now, and yeah, brilliant. I mean, I'm trying to big them up, but at the end of the day, the vlogs are pretty boring and shit, right? I'm not going to lie about that. I can't really, yeah, no, I can't even. So if you have appreciated any effort that I've gone to here today, please give it a massive thumbs up. Comment all of your thoughts about it down below, because you probably do have some thoughts, I hope. Put them down below, and subscribe to the channel if you are new, and don't unsubscribe like some people. What the hell? Subscribe and move on, alright? Until next time, have a lovely day. Take care of yourselves, and bye-bye.